Hey guys, Mike from Northeast Turtle here. We're going to be playing some Space Engineers. I went ahead and made us a nice spacecraft to get a nice satellite into orbit. This took so long to perfect. It's quite difficult. Kept having problems with these separating. I found if I shut the engines off, it seems to work pretty good. Now the tricky part is getting into orbit, I'd say. It's quite difficult. This design I've made, though, I find it quite useful to get things into orbit. So, I believe I shut the engines off here. I want to add a maneuver. Now that increases the throttle, it increases the apoapse, I believe it's called. And then that will put me into orbit right there. So gotta have a little thrust just to move it. Can't seem to find the blue triangle. There it is. Decide to flip around again. And I missed the maneuver, so I decided to just use my own intuition. Now, many people see this and they see, oh, well, I can't get in orbit right there. Well, you can. It's quite easy. So I kill the engines here. As you can see, I'm going to hit the Earth if I don't do something. So what you want to do is you want to speed up time. I believe I do that in a second. Yeah. Speed up time to the apoapse. I think the apoapse is the farthest point. So you want to get real close to it, and you want to orientate your spacecraft so you have the yellow like ship looking thing, but it doesn't have an X in it. You want to, this is called retrograde, I think, I don't know, but you want to align it with that. Speed up time just a little bit more just to get to the furthest point. That's the best spot to do it. And now when you're in space up here, you use very little fuel to do many things. So as you can see, full throttle. The other end of my orbit starts to open up, and now I'm in orbit. Now a lot of this, I'm just trying to equalize the orbit to make it as much of a circle as I can. And to do that, you just kind of speed up time, and you go to each end of either the apoapse or the what's the name of the other one? I'll see here in a second. I think it's the Paroapse. Yeah. Paroapse. So basically, if you want to increase one, you accelerate retrograde at the other end. Simple as that. As you can see, if you get too close to the now Paroapse, it just increases the apoapse, and you gotta speed up. I sped up a little bit too much. Landed right about there. So now I'm gonna again turn retrograde. I believe it's retrograde. I'll have to look. And when you get to about halfway like that, they're usually about lined up. And I mean, that's about it. I go in, open up the comms. This basically it's just a comm satellite, just so for future missions, because sometimes the Earth may be blocking direct communications. So we open these up, and these can be used to communicate eventually to the ground. And we're going to put a bunch of these up in orbit. And yeah. I go to the tracking center. I renamed it SatNav 1. And there it is. So we're gonna eventually put up a bunch of these, and then we're gonna go to the moon. Well, the mun. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.